So the app is going to appear over here. High level, I do enjoy it, and don't do anything that is uncomfortable for you. Hello explorers, Kid Explorer here, and today I am talking to you about Airbnb Experiences. We're going to talk about what is Experiences, how established it is, and give you a demonstration on how to book your own Airbnb experience. And some of you may be like, girl, I know what Airbnb experiences are, but for some reason I still run into people who just isn't familiar with it. So that's why I'm going to create this video today. And I want to talk about Airbnb experiences again at a later date very soon about how to create your own, because I do conduct my own Airbnb experience. So now let's get into today's video. But before we get into today's video, you know what you have to do. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and a notification bell right next to it so you'll be notified when all of my videos are released. Videos are released on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And on my channel, I talk about all things travel, photography, and a little bit about the environment. Now let's get into today's video. So what is it? And I'm going to read exactly what Airbnb's website says so I don't get it wrong. But Airbnb Experiences is in-person or online activities hosted by inspiring local experts. They could go beyond typical tours or classes by immersing guests in a host's unique world. Airbnb Experiences launched in 2016 to only a few select markets, but now in 2021, they have over 40,000 listings in over 90 countries worldwide. So a lot of places you travel to probably has an opportunity for Airbnb experiences. How can you find your own Airbnb experience when you travel? Let me show you a demonstration, but you can do this on your computer by going to Airbnb.com's website or on Airbnb's mobile app. So let me pick up my mobile phone. So the app is gonna appear over here. When you open the app, you come to Airbnb's traveling page. If you're a host or of a house or experience, you're gonna probably have to switch to traveling in order to get into this mode. So let's just say I'm going to Atlanta because I live here and it will be easy demonstration. So I'm gonna type in Atlanta and it's already gonna pop up after I put in 2 letters. I'm gonna type in, click on Atlanta, Georgia, and it's gonna ask, what are you looking for? So it has find a place to stay, find a monthly stay, or find an experience. So we're actually gonna click on find an experience. So it's gonna load, and I highly recommend when you're looking for an experience, don't just put in your city. Make sure you put in the dates that you're gonna be traveling to that city because that experience may not be available. People who host experiences possibly have other things going on. They may have a full-time job, they may have a tour. You never know what they may have going on. So you definitely need to put a date in so you won't be disappointed because they're not available on the date that you're traveling. I've had a few people who've done that before where they literally reached out to me and they're like, are you available this weekend for your experience? And I'm like, no, I'm not available. And then they're disappointed. But sometimes people like me, I do have availability outside of what is on my calendar. So it is actually reasonable to message a host or whatever. So I'm gonna type in the dates and I'm just gonna type in this weekend coming. So I'm just gonna put in, skip the whole week there, 24th through 26th, and I'm gonna click on search. So now it's going to filter what's available for this weekend. So I'm gonna slide this up and it says there's 37 experiences available in the Atlanta area for this coming weekend. So it has a variety of different categories. It has pastry, it has farm animal encounter. I actually really want to do that experience. It has photo shoots, beekeeping, that is not for me. Atlanta bar crawl, pasta making, that sounds cool. Pottery, graffiti, like there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do and find here on Airbnb Experiences. Like, look at this variety. You could click on the map and this will blow up again. You can actually zoom in. So maybe you're gonna be more in the downtown area. So you can actually zoom in to kind of figure out what's there in that area so you don't have to travel outside of the area. And then it will filter to those experiences down below. Once you're interested in an experience, you can click on, and I'm interested in this farm animal experience. I know I need to do this like alpaca experience. How awesome is that? So you see it's 1 hour. It says food is included. That's awesome. And it has the rating. And that is awesome because they've had 172 guests. And they have a 4.96 out of 5-star rating. And it tells you the cost is $50 per person. So you can click on the experience. And it's going to have different photos at the top. You can scroll through the photos to see the different activities that happens at this farm experience. You can see who it's hosted by. You can see what language it's hosted in. Sometimes if you go to different areas, people will host in different languages. Just like in my video this past Tuesday, I talked about I did a photo shoot that I found through Airbnb Experiences, and he hosted the tour in both Italian and English, and that was listed on his profile. Also, they have a commitment to safety. If your host has committed to safety because that health thing, it will be on their profile. It will also tell you how many people they will host per experience. So for her, she's allowing up to 10 people per experience, and it says the food is included. As you scroll down, it'll tell you what you'll be doing during the experience. I'm not going to read all of that because everyone has a different explanation. Oh, and then it tells you more about the food. It says, I'll be providing snacks for you to feed to our animals, not for you. So that's good that is clarified down below. And then as you scroll down, you can see the reviews and actually read the reviews, and you can see that their identification has been verified. Now, identification verified means they actually have checked the ID and it matches with the person. Since they're dealing with animals, it tells you that they're following World Animal Protection, and then they have some laws around that. It tells you about the location of where you will be and the available dates and times for this experience. It also tells you about the cancellation policy and what to bring, which is very important, and all that jazz. So each experience is going to have that information. And once you decide on when you want to book, you can click choose, and then it's going to go to confirm and pay, and you do all that payment jazz here. And I'm not going to book it because I am not available this weekend. So that is how you book your experience. That's what you would do on either the computer or on the mobile app. So what about my experience? So one, I have used Airbnb Experiences, and I conduct my own Airbnb Experience. So about me using it, like I just said, I just used it in Italy for a photo shoot experience, and I have wanted to use it more, and I did not get to use it because when I started booking Airbnb Experiences, it was 2020, and you know what happened with that, the world shut down. So I didn't get to use them, but I have them saved up, so I plan to go back if they're still hosting their activities. But my most recent one was in Italy. I wanted to do a photo shoot there. Like I mentioned in the video on Tuesday, I wanted to do a photo shoot so I wouldn't always have to worry about doing self-portraits of myself. And I had some nice photos while in Italy without me having to do anything, as well as kind of benchmarking, right, for my own experience. But it was amazing. He was very communicative, and it was nice talking to someone local and just getting information and meeting someone. Now we're connected on Instagram, and we are now social media friends and comment on each other's photos all the time. So it's definitely a great experience, and I really enjoyed it. And I highly recommend his experience if you're ever interested in that. So I'll leave that down below. So I haven't had any problems, and it's definitely different than a tour, because if you went through, and this was a photo shoot, if I went through a more formal avenue for a photo shoot, it would have been probably way more expensive. It probably would have been way more formal. It would have probably required way more things than what this photo shoot entailed, okay? If it was like a formal tour, as you know, I book a lot of tours through Viator, which I love as well. I love the tours. It's definitely still more formal because it's going through more of a tour company, a tour agency, where these are actual individuals who are putting themselves out there and conducting their own, like me and like you. You can create your own Airbnb experience. You can't just get on Viator and create your own tour. So it's completely different. And so that's why I love both, because you get different aspects from the tour or the experience. As my experience as being a host, that's a whole story that I'll talk about in a later video. high level, I do enjoy being a host of an experience, and I haven't stopped. I've been doing this since 2019 and it's 2021, and I'm still, made it through pandemic, still on the platform. So I love it, and I highly recommend you check it out as you travel the globe to see what experiences are out there. Just make sure you do your due diligence, check the reviews, ask the questions you need to ask, and don't do anything that is uncomfortable for you. So I want to know, have you ever used Airbnb Experiences? If you have, let me know what experience you have tried. Leave me the link, tell me what you did and how you enjoyed it. If you haven't used it, are you going to use the Airbnb Experiences? Let me know. If you have any questions about it, leave those down below as well, because I would love to try to answer them for you and get some clarification. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and your social media networks. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the video recommended to you on the left or watch the playlist on the right. I hope to see you in my next video on Tuesday. Thanks for watching.